I'm good, McCall. I hope you're well hope you're also well.
I am amazing. Thank you so much. So this is a 3-day event of release, revive, and realign. And I'm so excited that you're here with me. You're the author of Alchemy of the Stones, and you know that you and I, we have a synergy of all the stones, and that our depth of belief on how the stones have the energy and give us the modality of getting that in and letting it work us and being able to be healed by them. So I'm the more of the fundamentalist, and I have all the regular ones, the amethyst and the citrine and the rose quartz, and all of the ones that are pretty much easy to get. And I believe in anchoring them in certain spaces in the home to create what you want in your life. And you have all these really unique and intricate and amazing little more esoteric gems. And what's so amazing is that you've taken it so much to the next level. I think you've been doing this for over 30, 40 years. So tell us more about you.
Well, thanks, McCall. You're right. It's been 35 years that I've been working with stones on the spiritual level. And it all started when Moldavite woke me up. Until then, I was a jewelry designer. I loved stones, but I didn't feel stone energies, and I didn't even believe they were real. But Moldavite, this piece right here, is one of my first ones. I was meditating with Moldavite. You have to learn about this stone energy stuff, learn from the inside. So you need to meditate every day with your Moldavite. And when I did that, after 6 months, something happened, and the stone seemed like it caught fire in my hand almost, and it shot energy to my heart chakras and all down my chakras, filled me up with light, and was extremely ecstatic and blissful. More than that, to our shop that day later, I could suddenly feel all the stone energies for the first time. And that started me off on my whole path of interacting with the stones, learning about their properties, writing about all that, and also eventually learning to relate to the stones not only as objects that were beautiful and had energy, but also as beings that have their own consciousness. So that's kind of like the beginning of how it has been for me. And with great enthusiasm, and probably more enthusiasm now than I had 35 carrying it forward.
Wow, that's amazing. Actually, you have a very close history to me. I had the same experience with Moldavite and with a little quartz, little buzzer that came in between. I was a non-believer. We're both from New England. So that is so cool that, we have this experience. And I didn't know you had it started with Moldavite. One lady healer put on a big Moldavite necklace, and I was shaking in my boots. And she said, she can feel it. And that was it. I was hooked. I became the woo that I am. So I'm so excited. Now, I want you to give us a sneak peek. You have 3 days with us, all about the alchemy and the stone. Give me a little bit. I want to tease our friends that are going to be coming to watch.
Well, I'm excited to do that. My new book, The Alchemy of Stones, is all about this. And in a nutshell, I could say that the reason I bring in alchemy to my work with stones now at this point is because the alchemists had a worldview that really fits with our experience of the stones. The alchemists believed that the world and everything in it had consciousness and is alive in a spiritual way. And the alchemists also believed that the world has a soul, and that the soul of the world should be their partner in their alchemical work of transformation of themselves and the world. They felt that the self-transformation perfectly would affect the transformation of the whole earth and would bring, you might say, expanded consciousness or full self-awareness into all of matter, not just the alchemist himself or herself. So that's my aim. That's the aspiration of my work. And the reason I do it with stones is most active, accessible beings to connect us with the soul of the world. So what I'm going to do in my first little workshop on release is we're going to work with stones that help us to release our attachments to the things in ourselves that we have put into exile, the parts of ourselves that we judge negatively, and the things, and those kind of releases are really if we're going to expand and open up spiritually, and if we're going to help the earth do that. So the first day is on release, on that inner release, and I'll bring in stones to help us do that, and we'll do I'll do some talking about it, and then we'll do a meditation with that too. And the second day about reviving, once we've released the things that we need to let go of to open us up, then we can reach out to the world, and we can reach out to other beings in the world, and that revitalizes both. So the second day,
Yes.
right? So the
Yes.
second day's meditation is going to be about that, and it'll be call it the meditation of forgiveness, because the way that we most openly embrace all beings is by inviting them into our hearts. And the meditation we do will be a heart meditation with stones that support that, and it will be around an all-encompassing forgiveness that brings the whole world in, and that revives us and revives the world.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So that if you want, I'll tell you, the third day, the third day is the realignment day. And the realigning that I'm going to focus on is the inner realignment of the heart and the brain. The heart and the brain in us are generally, in almost all of us, divided. And the brain kind of runs the show, and we might hear the voice of our heart, but how often do we pay attention to it? But the heart is actually the seat of wisdom inside human beings. And it's where the soul of the world, whom the Greeks called Sophia. So what we do in this meditation and in this work of the ascension of the heart is we invite the consciousness of the heart to move up and through us and to fill up our head, so that the heart and brain work together as a team, with the heart in the seat of sovereignty. And that alchemical transformation. You know, the alchemists believed that there were three big transformative moments in life. One is about that releasing and the unification of the self. The second conjunction is about the revitalizing and the bringing of the world and the self together in the heart. And the third conjunction is that inner ascension, which will be echoed in the world by the ascension of consciousness in matter. So I know that's a mouthful, but that's what I'm going to be doing.
Wow. Yes. I'm going to be listening for sure. You know, this is right up our alley. The consciousness, the alignment that's happening is just perfect, and it's divine. I so honor you. I thank you so much for giving us that time. I know that you are a busy man in New Zealand, and thank you. Just thank you. And we will see you live tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it's happening. So everybody, please sign in rockourworld.com/meditation_event or hashtag release, revive, realign. Much love to everybody. Please sign in. Let's do this for humanity. Let's open up our hearts, our souls, our minds. Let's align ourselves and go forward to 2021 would be rocking it. Thank you, Robert. Take care. Much love. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, McCall. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.